Morning class. Mrs. J and I are here to explain how we're going to be using the reading record, which is a reading log for you to keep track of your favorite books. And so we're just going to go through and show you how to make your entries for different types of books, and just to put the date and whatever other information is required. So first we're going to start with putting our name on the top of the paper. Very important, so that if the sheet gets lost, we know who it belongs to. And on the top right corner is a place to put the date, but that's not really required unless you just want to know the date that you started using this form. So the first thing you're going to do, each time you finish a book, write the information in your reading record. So we're going to start with a date. So we'll put today's date.
Talk about the genres.
And the genre that we're going to start with is going to be poetry.
You'll find all your genres right at the top of the page here, and they're numbered.
So make sure that you get the one that matches as closely as possible. So this book is Everything on It by Shel Silverstein, and this is poems and drawings. So we know that this would go under poetry. So
look up here, and we find poetry is number 7. So I think we'd put that number 7, right? And then we put the title. Everything on It. Oops, and I didn't leave room for the author. And then you might put a comment.
In the comment section, you can write maybe how long it took you to read it, or why you liked it,
or favorite poem or something.
Sure.
How about I'll put, I think these poems are fun. And reading is supposed to be fun.
So the next book that we have is a picture book of George Washington. So this is going to be biography. So I'll let Mrs. J enter that information.
I'm going to put that for a date. And I'm going to put that picture book. And where would that fit?
That should be biography, so that's going to be a number 6 for type of book.
Number 6 up here for biography.
And comments. If you have any comments, maybe this was very informative, or you like the illustrations in it.
Okay. We can stop and pause and see where they fit. Okay.
Here's another book called Iditarod Dream.
This has photographs in it.
So we can take a look and see that there are some photographs in there for illustrations, and so you might want to put that under the comments section. So this would be maybe historical.
Okay, I'll put the same date, but you would put the date you read the book.
Boy, Mrs. J, you read a lot of books in one day.
Iditarod Dream by Ted Wood. I forgot my author on the one above. And this would be, what would this be located in?
I would think that this should go under historical.
Okay, historical, because why, Mr. Maurer? Because this is something that...
This actually happened, and it is an event that happened in the past.
Okay. And I'm going to put great photos.
So our next book is Stargazers. This is by Gail Gibbons. And this is another one that has different kinds of illustrations.
And lots of information in it.
Lots of information. So this would be a reference book.
Gail Gibbons writes a lot of good books. Gail Gibbons. And that would be a reference book, so that would be number 11. And what could we say about that?
I would say detailed illustrations.
Very good.
Or detailed technical illustrations.
Wow, I think I'll just put detailed illustrations in the event of time.
We have another book here. This is a chapter book. It is Nate the Great and the Missing Key.
Wonder where that would fit.
Let's see, Nate the Great. Based on our choices up top here, I'm going to say that would be mystery number 4.
There are so many of these. Missing key, and that would go under number 4 for mystery.
And that's
And that
Marjorie.
is... Oh, look, I wrote it in the wrong place.
Oh no, that's okay. We can fix that.
I'll have to get white out. I'll just put arrows this time.
Sure.
And
And
hopefully
Mrs.
you don't
J's
make any
gonna-
mistakes.
Mrs. J is going to demonstrate how to fix it if you do make a mistake.
Yes, I did that on purpose. Okay. So sorry. I'm going to put my comment over here. And that arrow means that this is actually my comment and this is actually my title. I apologize.
And we can do one more.
Okay, what are we going to
We
do now?
have Alice the Ferry, which is actually one of my favorite stories.
See, and I don't even know that book.
Well, this is a humorous story about a little girl who pretends that she's a fairy, but she's not.
David Shannon, and he's a good author, isn't he? We have other books we've read by him.
And his illustrations are hilarious.
Okay. Alice the Fairy. We read that again today.
We're reading along. So
You said the illustrations were funny.
the illustrations are funny, and this is actually my favorite part.
Okay, just a second, we'll do that. Are funny. We all need something funny in our reading. Go ahead.
So this is her explaining that one time Mom made cookies for her dad, and she turned them into her own. That was her magic trick. So that shows how funny this book is. So it is
That's
humorous.
cute. Humorous, and
Number
that
2.
is number 2. So I guess we see exactly how to keep a reading record, don't we? You certainly wouldn't read these all in one day, but maybe even if you would just choose one a week, is that what you're going to do? Or
I think that probably if I read one book a day and kept track of that, then that would be good. If I read 2 or 3 books a day, I might just keep track of the ones that I really liked.
Okay.
And then I'm going to keep this reading log somewhere safe
Mm-hmm.
in maybe a folder in my desk
Mm-hmm.
or somewhere that it won't get lost.
Sounds good.
And that is what we do with reading logs.
Sounds good. Thank you.